Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Hulkling. I scheduled myself today to talk about Hulkling because he comes out like today in the arena, so I have to really get this out quite soon because I really want people to hear like my overall thoughts on the character and if like you should go for him. And I'm not gonna like say you should go for him. I'm just gonna say if you choose to go for him, that you will not regret going for him because my initial review is that this character is incredible. He offers a lot. He really does offer a lot. But the most important thing for me is that he offers a very strong answer to a very tight niche. And that niche is just obliterating Penny Parker, man. Like, I'm going to have some gameplay in the background. And it's like a 5-star rank 3 in Act 7.4. Which is like, usually 5-star rank 3 shouldn't be able to like take that so easily, but Hulkling absolutely does. So like he counters Penny because of two things. One, he has a very strong pierce buff, and that pierce buff just like obliterates her shield. And also, when you get a certain amount of pierce buffs, you go unblockable, so you can just straight up counter her. And lastly, he is immune to power burn. And I know how annoying it is to get auto blocked by Penny and take some power burn damage, but he does not take that power burn damage. So he just has so many mechanics that are just like tailor made to make Penny the easiest fight in the world. And I think that is my biggest like praise for him, is that he just counters her so well. But there's more to Hulkling, to be honest. Like as good of a Penny counter he is, there is much more to the character. And I'm going to get into that right now. So, first you have to look at his base kit. He's immune to poison and shock, which is very unique. There's only one other champ in the game that's poison and shock immune, and it's Scorpion, who coincidentally was also released this year, so I guess it's starting to become like pretty common now. But still, only 2 champs are immune to it, like simultaneously. And this is useful for like EMP mod, of course. Actually, Hulkling really benefits from EMP mod because it causes him to gain more shapeshift charges. Like, he gains a ton of shapeshift charges because whenever you trigger his immunity, you get some charges back. So it's very good that he like counters, or he like benefits from his immunity. I love characters that do that, and it just makes his damage output so much better. And another thing is that he is poison immune, so he can take like lanes that drain your health with a poison debuff, or like caustic temper because he has access to fury. He has a lot of unique things that just let him take a ton of nodes. And talking like on an alliance war aspect, of course Penny's always on the map, and I'm confident that he can take any Penny Parker on any lane or any node, to be honest. Like Power Snack, I'm sure he can do because he does have access to buffs that will get nullified, but he has so many buffs to the point where like it won't even matter, you know? And he can take a lot of lanes in Alliance War 2. He can for sure take like the hazard shift lanes, but it just like depends on the defenders, of course, you know? But he can also take like EMP mod because he's immune to Burn of Might because he's power drain immune. So like there's just a lot of things he can take, like theoretically. And I feel like if you want to test Hulkling in like those matchups, that he is absolutely worth grinding for, because he will, on paper, he seems like he can be very strong in Alliance War and a very strong general clearer. So overall, if I were to give him some drawbacks, I'd say one drawback is that he kind of really wants high sig, because you get up to like a 3-second fury buff increase. So it goes from like 10 seconds to 13 seconds. And while it doesn't sound like a lot, it still really adds a lot of damage output. And that's like my only drawback, to be honest, that you kind of want him to be awakened, but you can still like manage without him being awakened. Like I'm running a 5-star rank 3 on Duplo and I'm doing just fine. But yeah, overall, with the unblockable counter, with the auto block counter, the Penny counter, his immunities, and so much use, I feel like he is going to be a very strong addition to the game. And yeah, that's about it.